Today I'm reviewing the Eczema Honey Concentrated Cocktail Renewal Cream. And really quick, I just want to say I purchase all these products with my own money. I'll never waste time with sponsored ads or video. So if that's something you're into, like, subscribe, share the video. Check out my newsletter, check out my Patreon community, or check on the links below. Okay, so this brand is, they're a smaller brand. They're sold at Ulta. I'm not sure where else they're sold. I'm sure they're on their website, but typically I see this brand at Ulta, and I've always been interested in it because my skin tends to get dry and eczema. I find eczema-friendly products tend to really be nice for my skin, and this brand has a lot of hits, but check out the ingredient list because not everything is totally fragrance-free, but anyway, so this one was what I wanted to check out because it's got so many good ingredients. So, they say Eczema Honey's Concentrated Cocktail Renewal Cream with Retinal firms, smooths, and brightens. With its cocktail powerhouse ingredients, it helps restore elasticity while improving tone and texture. Offers the same wrinkle-reducing benefits of retinoic acid and retinol, but without the harshness. So, I'm going to talk about this, and then I'll talk about in a second if they delivered on those and what promises they made that they fulfilled. So, okay, first criteria is packaging. We've got a plastic bottle with a pump. I believe this is airless. It's got the little pinholes. The pinholes are very handy sometimes. The Skin Medica TNS cream I used to use a lot has two dispensing sides, so those are really nice because if one side would get off, you just push a little bit of a paper clip, unfold it, and push it up to make it keep going. That's my good trick. In terms of denatured drying types of alcohol, it does not contain any of those. It's also fragrance-free and has no real noticeable scent to it. And the manufacturing location for this one is the U.S., so no issues with that. So in terms of ease of use, so this one's got a creamy texture. Obviously, it's called a cream. There we go. I would say a little bit this one doesn't go a terribly long way, but it's not, it doesn't pull, or you know what I mean? Like, you put some things on and it's just so thick it pulls. I don't have that problem with it, but it is on the thicker side of things. So anyway, so I recommend applying this in your evening routine after cleansing, toning, and serums, but before thicker creams or sleeping masks if you use them. So towards the end of your morning routine. I believe they recommend using this morning and evening, daily for AM use. So they recommend using it morning and evening. Personally, based on some of the ingredients that are in here, I just recommend using this at night. I consider this a retinol serum or retinoid product, although it's got a lot of other things in here, which I'm excited to talk about. So it's got a really nice emollient texture. Once it soaks in, it sets to a kind of a slightly shiny finish, more of a natural finish. That's just slightly tacky, but not really terribly so, and you're going to probably use something else. If you do decide to use this in your morning routine, use sunscreen over it, and if you use this in your nighttime routine, use sunscreen in your morning routine, because a lot of the ingredients will make your skin more sensitive and prone to sun damage. And to be honest, there's no point of using retinoids and anti-aging products if you're not going to use sunscreen in the daytime to stop the aging. It just doesn't make sense. So, and then I also recommend doing a patch test before you start using this. It has a lot of ingredients in here. A lot of ingredients, and the more ingredients, the more likely that you might have an issue with one. So I recommend doing a patch test. A lot of times they use it like somewhere in the elbow area. So do that to prevent that issue. I'd rather have an allergic reaction on my arm than on my face. So, okay, so in terms of beneficial ingredients, so we've got a long list. I'm just going to go through them pretty quickly. Squalane, antioxidant, aloe juice, hydrating and soothing, shea nut extract, emollient and antioxidant. We've got oat kernel flour, skin soothing, skin protecting, antioxidant, great for eczema-prone skin. We've got safflower seed esters, skin conditioning ingredient. Licorice root, skin soothing and brightening. Niacinamide, anti-acne, skin brightening. We've got honey, soothing emollient, antibacterial, made up of proteins, amino acids, vitamins, enzymes, and minerals. Love honey. We've got bakuchiol, which is also known as phytoretinol, cell communicating ingredient, antioxidant, anti-aging, anti-inflammatory, anti-tumor. Adenosine, cell communicating ingredient. We've got resveratrol, antioxidant from red grapes, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, anti-carcinogenic, and also helps protect the skin from UV ray damage. We've got Retinal. It's a retinoid. It's stronger than retinol, but weaker than tretinoin. Cell-communicating anti-aging, helps decrease wrinkles, improve skin texture, fight breakouts, firm skin up. Then we've got several humectants. We've got sodium hyaluronate, sodium hyaluronic cross polymer. We've got olive leaf extract, which is an antioxidant that contains phenol compounds, including catechin, rutin, and may also offer photoprotection. Comfrey leaf extract, which is not a ton of research on, but it looks like it might be a good anti-inflammatory. Summer lilac, which is an anti-inflammatory and soothing ingredient. Cyperus, pepperus, leaf extract, skin protecting. Green tea, antioxidant soothing. Water lotus, skin conditioning ingredient. Seawater, which is a humectant. Horsetail kelp extract, which is skin protecting. Chlorella vulgaris extract, algae, which is an algae with skin conditioning properties. And finally, we've got vitamin E, which is an antioxidant. In terms of animal testing, this is cruelty-free, so no issues with that. Obviously not vegan because we've got honey in there, which honey is not vegan, but it is cruelty-free, which is I believe it's also Leaping Bunny certified because they've got the little picture of the little bunnies on there. So there we go. So quite a long list of ingredients. So it's interesting that it's in a product geared towards eczema and it's got so many ingredients in there. So sometimes products for skin issues like that are typically very focused, very short ingredient lists. So that's why I say do a patch test. But if this works for you, it's got a lot of really good ingredients in there. So okay, so in terms of what this promises, so they promise to firm, smooth, brighten, restore elasticity while improving tone and texture. 5 big promises, and in my opinion, based on my experience using this and the ingredients, I say it surprisingly delivers on all of those accounts and in one product. It's not going to be the strongest retinoid product out there, but it has retinal, which is stronger, and it does help with firming and texture and things like that. It contains a very impressive variety of ingredients, which is nice. And yeah, so I didn't have any issue with irritation, but if you're new to retinoid products, keep that in mind. Some people get very sensitive to it. So if you're new to it, be cautious. Be sure to use hydrating products with it and over it to prevent some of that issue from dryness beginning retinoids. So in my opinion, this product is pretty friendly for dry, oily, and normal skin types. If you have very sensitive or acne-prone skin, be cautious. So for acne-prone skin, we've got Squalane, Ceterayl alcohol, hexylene glycol, ethyl hexyl palmitate, dimethicone, and vitamin E, which are acne-genic ingredients. And then for sensitive skin, it combines a lot of actives into one thing and antioxidants. So especially with the retinal in there, so keep that in mind. In terms of the price, so this is pretty large. It's 1.7 ounces, 50 milliliters, and retails for about 20 bucks. So it's not terribly expensive. So anyway, so I've used a handful of this brand. They don't have a ton of products, but they've got a handful of products, and I've enjoyed most of them. In terms of the it factor, I really like it. It's unique. I love the amount of antioxidants included in here. The only question I really have for this brand is when it was made, was it really geared towards using it in the morning or evening? And is it super friendly for eczema-prone skin? I think it depends on the person. And then again, I highly recommend using this at night. Although they have a lot of protecting and antioxidant ingredients that are great for the daytime. I almost wonder if this should have been 2 different products. I don't know. It seems like it might have been better, 2 different products, a daytime version and nighttime version. But then again, a lot of people like having everything in one product so they don't have to buy 2. So it's a little interesting, especially when they contain so many photoprotective ingredients. So yeah, so maybe 2 different products. We'll see. I don't know. That's my thought on it. There's not a lot of dupes for this one, but there are a few worth mentioning. The Tula Protect and Plump Firming and Hydrating Face Moisturizer, the It Cosmetics Secret Sauce, and the Wish Trend Amazing Bakuchiol Night Cream are some dupes. So with a 10 being a perfect score, of this one a 9. It's very lovely, very wonderful. Just patch test, especially if you have eczema-prone skin, do a patch test. So anyway, those are my thoughts. Interested in hearing from you guys. If you've had a chance to check this out or anything else from the brand, I'll leave a comment. Love hearing from you guys, and stay tuned for more tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye, guys.